And we are live here on KSM Productions for the second game of the Snowbelt 10U Gold Sectional Tournament. Today, we bring you the Lysander Lightning and the Valley Eagles. Now, I'm joined alongside by Brian Heffron. Now, Brian, these two teams have gone back and forth all year long. What do you think is going to be the indicative mention for how this game's going to go?
You know, I don't know. It's a really great question. It's a really great question because here's the thing. You can analyze this matchup all the time, but the thing that I will say is that when Valley and Lysander play each other, it's a flip of a coin, right? It's a flip of a coin. What's going to be important today is who's showing the speed. In both matches, or in the matches that they played against each other this season, really what we saw was sort of some breakout plays that resulted in goals, and I'm going to be looking for who's sort of moving the feet, who's skating that puck around fast, and also you can't talk about a Valley-Lysander game without mentioning the goaltending matchup. We got a great matchup here behind the pipes. And this is one of the games that probably on the first day that I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, to me, this was the one that really stood out here on day one. This is the one, and in all honesty, if some things happen that might happen, this game could decide the season of both of these teams. I think this game holds so much significance that these team seasons could come down to what happens here tonight. We'll have to find out here over the next hour, down to 45 seconds here up until game time.
Well, and I will say this, is that, you know, the draw that both Lysander and Valley got here, I mentioned at the first game, at the beginning of the first game that we had, Cortland versus Camillus, is that this season really has come down to Cortland, who's sort of really flexing their muscle all season long, winning sort of easily in a lot of ways across the board. But then you've got this logjam about 4 teams that are all sort of trying to position themselves, or who is the second team to beat in this Snowbelt 10U Gold League. So I will say that it's unfortunate that both teams sort of have to start off this tournament playing against each other, because this is sort of the premier one that I think is going to determine who ends up getting that first place slot in that second division. You never know with a hockey tournament, but this one I'm looking forward to the most. Should be a physical game, should be a fast-paced game. Buckle up and let's get to it.
Well, we are just about ready to go here. Lysander in the white here under the home bench. They'll start this game shooting from right to left. Meanwhile, Valley in the black shooting from left to right. This game is going to probably come down to the wire, or knowing these two teams. They played each other close all year long. Now, granted, both of these teams have had a game where they have beat the other team by 3 or 4 goals. But, I mean, I think it's going to be very close. Do you agree there, Brian? Do you agree?
Do I agree it's going to be close? I don't know what to expect. As I said before, when two teams play each other, you never know. It can be a blowout and it can be a close game. So I think they tied at one point this year. I think they've beaten each other fancifully this year. So, but it's tournament hockey time, right? So you never know what's going on. I will say with Lysander being this is their home rink, can they play and use that to the advantage? We'll see.
Well, we are all set to go. Karsten Heffron and number 21, I think, or 22. Yep, 22, Drew Hawkins on the draw. Face-off won by Heffron. He'll bring this right into the offensive zone. Now, the big question for Lysander, I think, in this game is that they have some players who are very capable of scoring goals. And the question is, are those players going to stand out today? Because I think that's what's going to make this game go in their favor.
Well, they're going to have to definitely both be able to put pressure on each other's defense. Their defense at times for both, because they've given up so much goals, you could say it's been shaky. So we're going to have to see which defense steps up today to hold the win. There's
Anderson. He'll fire this around the wall. Picked up on at the point by Mohan. It comes in. Takes a deflection on that save made by Dylan Budash.
It was a good save. You had 2 Valley players lurking there. All that has to do is bounce off, and you got a quick, easy shot, and it might be a quick early goal for Valley. But excellent job by the goaltender. Who do we have in goal today?
We have Lysander? Number 37, Dylan Budash in goal for Lysander, and on the other side, Danzer Abt.
Danzer Abt, perfect.
For Valley.
Matchup.
Shot comes in and got in there by Yamini, and it got blocked. Battle for this there in the corner. Now behind the net, here's Valley trying to control this. It's up to Spino. Spino makes a long pass up to Hawthorne. Hawthorne controls the puck and brings it into the offensive zone. Hawthorne makes a move to the middle. He makes another move. Save made by Dancer Apt.
Yeah, it was a good move by Hawthorne. He had 2 or 3 players. He had to use those feet to get through him. Greer was on the side, but he decided to go ahead and take that shot. Not a bad effort. All right, so we're going to continue on here. Lysander dumps the puck. Valley's going to take control on their own end while Lysander makes the switch, their third switch of the game. Valley passes it out, outlet to their center. Good defensive play by Lysander. They're going to hold it up. We have Anderson who's going to take the puck. He's going to dump it down, and they're going to chase it into the Valley zone, which will be called for an icing. Just to let you know, you are watching the 2025 Gold 10U Sectional, the Snowbelt League finale to a fantastic year here, live from the Three Rivers Ice Complex in Baldwinsville, New York. This is KSM Productions. Face-off down by the Lysander. There is I guess you could call that a pass back to the goalie. Sure. When in doubt, give it back to your goalie, and let's try again.
Well, I am back there. Had to clear up a bit of a mix-up, but we are back now. Here's Jace Anderson on the wall. He'll hit this up, Skellett up to the point, and Skellett, he actually yelled at me earlier this year for mispronouncing his name. Anyways, here's Karsten Heffron. What a spin move. He'll make the pass there into Skellett's feet. Heffron still trying to battle for it, but a little too deep there were the Lightning. This will get cleared down the ice. Cristiano Bona in pursuit for Lysander. He was racing Liam Moran until the officials determined it was an icing. 9:50 left to go here in this first period. And sorry for cutting you off there. What do you want to do?
No, you're going to say, I was just going to say, you're sort of feeling like these two teams are still filling each other out a little bit. Yeah, they put some pressure on. Not too many shots. I think 2 shots for Valley and 1 shot for Lysander. But we'll see what happens if the game starts opening up a little bit more.
Just over 2 minutes played here in the first period. Jace Anderson, the shot, and it's sticked away by Danzer Apt.
Yeah, good save by the Apt. He saw that coming from a mile away, but nice job.
And that second shot there got blocked. Greer Howard there in pursuit on the wall. Howard hits this to the middle. Spino up to the point now. And the shot there from Hawthorne goes across the crease and wide.
Good eyes by Spino. He saw the guy there. Good effort in the shot. Just a little bit wide.
Picked up behind the net by Valley. This is cleared up the ice. It's intended for John Marafa. It's picked up somewhere in there. And it's taken away by Hawthorne. He'll give that puck went down to Moran. And it will make its way down the ice. And it will barely make it for an icing. Sometimes the ice can be unpredictable at every rink.
Now, one of the things we're going to have to look for here is how they respond to each other's forwards. Both of them, as I mentioned before, have speed. How you stop that speed, right? Do you put it in, do you put pressure on that speed? Do you let them get open and move it across the lanes of the ice? That's what I'm looking for, is how does the defense respond to the speed of both teams?
This gets cleared out of the zone. There went past Lookenbow, and now the race is on. That is number 55. Roman Yamini there for Valley in pursuit of that. But here's Karsten Heffron. Heffron with speed. He'll cut to the outside. He'll make the pass, found Skellett, and the shot got deflected wide. That's great defense there by number 10, Finn Burns.
Yeah, good luck by Heffron. There was some traffic in front of him, but he was able to get it by and find the open man. Good luck.
Now puck played behind the net. It's sent up the wall. That was number 5, Grace Coviello there with the pass. It comes out of the zone. Luckenbow fires it in, but Karsten Heffron is offsides. So face-off will head to center ice as the puck was shot from around the red line.
One of the things that's so great about 10U hockey is you get the size difference. Case in point, take a look at our centers here that we have matched up.
It was Rocco Spino and number 28, Quinlan Ronan. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Over to the side, and here's Hawthorne centering pass. and unable to do anything with that chance were the Lightning. Now Lysander, they've started this game off strong. This is what they need to do if they want to have success in this tournament, but they're going to need to eventually put one of these chances on goals. They've missed the net quite a bit today, or haven't been able to get the shot off.
Well, one of the things we're seeing too.
Here's Valley's they control the pass through, opportunity, save Budash, and where's the puck? He held it. Dylan Budash with in pursuit of this, and it's picked up by the Eagles. They were able to take possession of that here. Lysander with a couple of little races to the puck. Save there made by Budash on the backhand opportunity there. And now Hawthorne trying to clear it out, looking for Howard. The pass just doesn't have enough on it, but it is blown down for offside. That was Garrett Ullman with the shot on goal. Dylan Budash, another big save. Valley so far, they have really turned the tables here in this one.
Yeah, well, what they're doing is they're pinching. Every time Lysander seems to get the puck, they're pinching him against the boards. They're just not giving him any space to get it out in the front. So good defensive tactics here.
The battle for this on the wall, and it's brought into the Lysander zone. Here's Kendall DeBuono. A long pass up, and it will come out of the zone. Valley's got to do some work to make sure they're not offside. They are able to successfully do that, and I guess the icing was waved off. Yes, it was. Here are the Lightning battling for this on the wall. 6:26 to go here in the first period of play. Still battling for this somewhere along the wall. Here's Luckenbauer as the puck pops out of the zone. She makes the pass through there, went through Cameron Owen, and it will come out the other direction. Valley now trying to set something up, and here is Kaloran. Dumps it in deep. Rory Kaloran there with the dump in. Along the wall, and it's not really a weird sequence there.
Yeah, they were just struggling trying to figure out who's taking the puck and who's going. Nice pass outlet to Heffron here. Let's see what he's going to do with it.
Heffron to the middle, or no, to the outside, and he will fire this very hard across the crease and nowhere near the net. Here comes a little collision there in the middle. Looks like J.C. Anderson there trying to play the puck. They just kind of ran its way on that. Must have been more of a dump in.
Valley going through a change here. They had some tired legs out there. Let's see what they can do with this new squad.
J.C. Anderson, the pass to Cole Hawthorne. Hawthorne up to the middle. Hawthorne makes his way through, and it is taken away, and Valley picks up the puck. Breckler with it now behind his own net. Goes all the way down the ice and makes it. It's icing. Nothing like a little game of, is the puck going to make it all the way down the ice or not?
So just taking a look at the standings for the bout. Makes the pass up. Wow. Makes the pass up, and it's going to be turned around once again by Lysander. Spino on the side, gets it back into Valley. Battling on the side.
Because as it was saying, oh yes, you have to
pushing it out now. Luckenbauer takes a pop at the top, takes a shot in. That's going to get blocked.
Okay, I am now back. We had a bit of a problem there, but we were able to get that
resolved. There's a shot in, and there's another shot by, and they're going to go for a wraparound. Shot by Howard. Scramble in front of the net.
And it is held. So shots on goal currently 7-3 in favor of Lysander. 3:55 to go there.
That was a good sequence. That was a good shot by the Lysander.
So, face-off taken here. Karsten Heffron on the draw. Lined up. He will win it. Comes up to the point. Cristiano Vona. Vona, the shot. Deflected. That might have been a high stick in there, but the official says no, but that's because it was touched by a Valley player directly after it happened. Here comes Lysander. Now out the wall. And it goes on net there, save made by Dylan Budash. A little bit of extracurricular activity in front of the net. Here, we will be back in a moment. Okay, we are back here on KSM Productions. Sorry about what happened there. We had a...
All right, so we got a penalty call. We've got a power play going on for Valley with about 25 seconds left remaining. Valley trying to clear here.
Or no, Lysander trying to clear, but it's held in by Valor. No goals here in the first period. A double deflection. Save, Budash. Rebound. What a save by Dylan Budash. And the whistle is blown.
What's the call here? Was that,
it looks like the goalie might have gotten hit in the head.
Yeah. What a
or no, the net came off. The net came off. Wow.
He was on his rear end, moving that leg in that direction to get that puck stopped. Outstanding job. All right, so here we go. With 9 seconds remaining, Lysander's going to try to get this puck out of here, but Valley putting on the pressure.
Face-off taken and won by Valley. Opportunity there. Tried to develop, but they were unable to get it to go. Power play now over. Lysander back to even strength. This is hit around the wall. Cameron Owen trying to get to this. It's taken to Karsten Heffron. Heffron beats his defender wide. He's got one left to beat. He'll go to the outside. He'll shoot it! And it was looking for a low, maybe 5-hole attempt there. Wasn't able to get it.
Well, they're going to have to get back here because Valley has a great job of opportunity of being able to respond to those situations.
That'll be blown dead for offside, so nothing comes out of that little scrum there. So we've 55.7 seconds to go. Face-off taken and won by the Lightning. It's chipped up the ice. Pass goes in, and Bona almost able to take it. This gets chipped up the ice. 44 seconds left here on the clock in the first period of play. Picked up behind the net. And it's intercepted there by Skellett. Jasper Skellett centering pass to Heffron, and he missed the net wide. Oh, what a close opportunity there for the Lightning. They weren't able to put it by.
Yeah, wide open space for Heffron there. Great pass by Hawthorne.
20 seconds now left here in the first period. This is sent down to Vona. Vona looking. Makes the pass intended for Heffron. It will jump over a stick. 10 seconds left now. Maybe time for one more attack if Valley can get to the puck. Ronan trying to get it for Valley. It's chipped off the wall out of the zone. That will be our first period of play. So final score after the first period, 0-0. Only one penalty in that one was to Jace Anderson. So second period coming up next. We will be back in a moment. We are back here on KSM Production for the second period. Opening faceoff taken and won. We've had some internet problems today. We apologize for those. Hopefully those are getting figured out. We shouldn't have an issue now with them. Here comes Valley up into the offensive zone. But it's taken right away by Hawthorne. Chipped up the ice. Hawthorne now from the outside. He'll center it, and the centering pass was intercepted. And here comes Valley in transition.
This is that speed that we were talking about.
Hawkins from the outside. Valley, bench wanted a call. Shot there was blocked in front. I believe that was DeBona that took the brunt of the impact of that. And it's taken out by Greer Howard. Lysander and Valley neck and neck here in the second period of play, just like we thought they would be. Centering pass from Howard. It goes off the mark, and now a race to the puck to hold it in, or it's just going to beat everybody out. Never mind. Here's Spino trying to bring this in. He'll get, I think he ran into the defender there, so no penalty called. Lysander bench did not want one. No one really made a motion to get it. Carson Heffron there on the ice out of nowhere. Makes the pass over to Spino. Spino for Heffron. Heffron shot. Save made. He'll try to bring this around the net. Put off. Somehow the puck bounced to Hawthorne. Save made. Heffron still has it. Look to center it. It got deflected into the air. And now the shot comes in to get blocked in the middle. Good block there by Burns. Pass over. Vona.
Good movement by Lysander here.
Fires.
The Valley's putting themselves right in the line of fire. They had 2 blocks in that sequence.
Nearly a third there. That one got deflected wide. Heffron went for a speed wraparound, unable to get it. Great shift here by the Lightning. Valley's got to get this puck out. Vona fires. Blocked. And here is Hawthorne shooting one. He missed the net wide. App's stick is behind the net somehow. I think it might have gotten dislodged during that initial scrum. Anderson holds it in. And the shift. Oh, and the Valley able to clear it out finally. But now they're going to get an opportunity. Into the offensive zone. Hawkins from the outside. He will shoot. Save made by Budash. He jumps on it and holds.
Yeah, good shift by Lysander, but once again, you know, it's putting bodies in front of the nets. One thing Valley is not afraid to do. We've seen this over and over again. They must have had, I think, 3 blocks up to this point here with 9:52 remaining in the second. So good effort by the Valley Eagles. They're not afraid to put themselves right in front of the line of fire.
Heffron on the draw. It's one back by Valley. And Lysander nearly able to take it away right there. And the pass up to Heffron. It's a 2-on-1, or it's going to morph into a 1-on-1. Heffron goes wide. He lost the puck, and it's taken away by Valley.
Good defense by Valley. They're using their stick to just poke that puck. In that situation, you got a player who's running down with speed. You just got to use that stick in the right direction.
Here's Heffron. He lost the puck. This is taken by Valley behind their own net, and they will skate this around and bring it up the ice. Now an opportunity starting to develop, and here they come. They're going to get it to speed. It's now a 2-on-0, but a good poke there by Kendall DeBuono will stop that attack. But now another opportunity there. Shot there from Yamini is gloved by Budash and held. I mean, non-stop action in this game. No goals so far. Somehow, these 2 goalies have stood on their heads this game.
Yeah, this has been a good defensive battle, as expected, right? You know, we didn't know what to expect. These both teams can score, but I'm not surprised we're seeing sort of a low-scoring affair. The goalies, both of them, standing on their heads. Excellent job.
Played by somebody there in the corner. Can't really see what's going on. It's still in that corner. Now it'll come out, and it's brought up by the Lightning. Hawthorne, the pass intended for Spino, gets through his legs and brought into the offensive zone by Greer Howard, but Hawthorne went offside.
Yeah, just a little bit too aggressive on that wing there for Hawthorne.
8:42 left here in the second period. This game, I mean, this has been everything that we thought it would be so far, if not more. Comes up out of the zone. Here's Vona. Picks it up. He'll have 3 players from Valley trying to get to him, but it's taken by Spino. Can they stay on side? This time they can. Pass over to Hawthorne. He will shoot from the outside. Centering pass. Went off of Howard's skates. It's loose in the middle, and they're not able to take advantage of it. Oh, what a close chance there for the Lightning. This will be fired in and an offside. Looks like Greer Howard might have gotten dinged up there on the play.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where the puck is sitting right in front of you. You're just not able to angle your body to get that stick down to get it on the puck and in.
8:11 to go in the second. This game has been amazing so far. Karsten Heffron on the draw matched up with Drew Hawkins. It was won by Hawkins, and here's Killeran into the offensive zone. He'll shoot one. That was a laser of a shot, just went over the net. And that was a very dangerous chance, but fortunately Cristiano Vona got a stick in away, and now this will bounce over a stick. Can Karsten Heffron get to it and make a breakaway out of it? He will. He'll drive to the middle. He's brought down, no call. Lysander bench is not happy.
You know, it's one of those plays where the angle determines whether you're going to get a penalty on that. What I mean by that is that he was using his physical body to sort of cut off that angle to him. The question is if he was able to put himself in front of that defensive player, I think it would have called a penalty. But they were almost side by side, Kellen.
And speaking of angling, that was great angling there by the Valley defender to prevent Heffron from getting free access to the middle. In that situation, it's almost always better to take a penalty than let the player get a high-speed breakaway. And in that situation, neither happened. That's good defense. Battled for on the wall. Somehow there are still no goals in this game with the countless close chances we've had. Skellett trying to play this on the wall. He will be engaged in a battle for it. Heffron somehow ended up with that off the wall, but is taken out of the zone. Here comes Vona. Heffron able to stay on side and a little bit of a fall over spam. Valley had the opportunity for a stretch pass, but it's made just a little too late. But here's Marava. John Marava from the outside. He'll shoot, and it is deflected, and it will lose all of its velocity right from the beginning. But Carson Heffron takes the puck. He's engaged in the ranks. He'll make the move. Heffron looks back to Vona. Shooting. Save. Rebound. It's loose. It was not covered somehow in there, and it will make its way down the ice. Vona there tried to get a one-hand play on it, but it deflects it off his stick, so that will negate the icing.
Yeah, you think this game is going to come down to, just based on what you're seeing here, it's going to come down to a loose puck in front of the net.
A centering pass, and they score! And Valley takes the lead 1-0.
Well, they caught Lysander on a change there. As they were going through a change, they were able to get, and they left the room open for Valley to be able to come down and make that goal. So good job by the Valley Eagles. They're scoring draw blood first, 1-0. Face off at the center here. We got Spino. And not able to see that number there for Valley, but controlled by Valley down the middle. Here we go. We got a one-on-one situation. Shot, and that's a block by Luckenbaugh.
So that goal there scored by number 17, John Marafa, assisted by number 35, Rory Killeran.
Yeah, good goal. Lifted it up enough where their goaltender, just Budosh, could not see that puck as it went by him.
That might be a very pivotal goal in this game. Lightning now to play from behind. That's a great pass there by Hawthorne. Now Rocco Spino. He'll cut to the middle. He will make the pass to Hawthorne, who was brought down, but this time there will be a penalty called. So Lysander will head to the power play. And it says fired in, and it will somehow not be taken away by Valley. Got deflected really weirdly. Officials' arm might be getting tired, but now they're able to call it. It will be a... Oh, boy. It will be a power play for the Lightning.
So good back and forth there. You had a good team effort by Hawthorne and was it Spino. Both moving the puck. Quick decisions in the pass that left sort of Valley unguarded there for a nice shot. But one of the things that you got to look for in this situation is sort of slowing down the offensive players. You got 2 or 3 players on Lysander who have been able to really use their speed, but they're not getting much breakaways on that. Excellent screen there.
So there the penalty is to number 25 of Valley. That is Griffin Hunt
there
for
we go
a trip.
Again. Another block by Valley. I'm telling you, they throw their bodies in front of the puck.
We got about 36 seconds here left on the penalty clock. Here's a little bit behind. It's brought to the middle. Here's Hawthorne. Hawthorne makes a move. He makes another one. He still got the puck somehow, but now he doesn't. That's good defense. Caught on the line change. He might be forced to take a penalty here, and they're going to be able to not do that.
Yeah, he got slowed down just enough by the offensive player for Lysander. Otherwise, that would have been a straight open field right to the net.
10 seconds on the penalty. And Valley's penalty kill. That is a very strong penalty kill. Nothing generated whatsoever by the Lightning there. Yeah. Hawthorne's got to be careful or he'll get a roughing penalty, and he's able to avoid one. Back pass up to Skellett. From the outside, Jasper Skellett will make a move. Plays in the corner there. Spino there went for a little backhand pass, and it kind of just took a weird deflection out the other direction. Cameron Owen there in the battle for it. It gets by Anderson. Spino able to get to that. That's That's the speed there of Lysander that has been able to help them this year. They have several very fast players that are able to help them. Oh my goodness, that shot ripped off the crossbar there from Jasper Skellett. But now here's Karsten Hevron. Skellett's in front, and it's just out of reach. Lysander just unable to score. Heffron makes the pass back over to Owen. It's nearly intercepted. Now it is.
Good rebound by Lysander there. Once again, we have these situations where it could be open ice.
This is played up the ice. It's moved back by the Lightning, and it took a weird bounce. Oh my goodness, the bounce is aplenty in this game.
Oh, good defensive play here.
And here comes Jay Sanderson. He's got a forward pass if he wants it, and we're going to get a penalty there. Yeah, that is absolutely going to be a penalty. He went hard into the wall.
Yeah, shoulder was just a little bit low on that to hit the player. They're going to call that penalty.
It's a legal check in 14U, and unfortunately not in 10U, and it looks like Anderson's shaken up there on the ground. We'll see what the officials call this. Looks like they're gonna have a brief meeting here. Looks like it'll just be a minor though. It was a pretty simple discussion.
Are you surprised yet, Kayleen? Are you surprised over what you're seeing in terms of the number of shots on both teams? Do you think this is going to be a high-scoring affair?
I thought this would be low scoring. I thought there'd be tons of chances, but low scoring, and that's how it's turned out so far. So,
yeah. Once again, you know what I mean. We're just seeing, just like we saw in the first game, we saw good goaltending that really kind of, was kind of surprising when you see the number of shots that they're facing on this. And once again, I point to the fact that here we are in a end of the season tournament. Most of these teams had tryouts this week. Many of these players won't be returning to these same teams. You see a lot of movement, but these teams, it doesn't matter. These kids are playing hard. They're playing together. They're gelling together as one. I think this Snowbelt tournament really means something to them, a way to cap off the end of a very long season, right? Most of these teams started in September, and that's when that play started. So exciting to have the tournament here and see this level of hockey being played.
Lysander's last power play, they were unable to do much, and it ended up with, I think, 0 shots on goal and a very dominant job by the Valley penalty kill. The penalty there was to number 42, Abe Goldberg, a minor for body checking. Up to the point. Luckenbauer fires it in. Hawthorne there went for a little deflection, and he risked a high stick, but he was able to avoid it. The centering pass, Spino in a battle for it. Hawthorne shot got blocked on its way in. Here's Greer Howard from the side. Howard centering pass, and it gets through. Here's Cole Hawthorne now. 2:35 left here in the period. Up to the point. The Bono's got to hold this in, and she is able to. Spino tries to get to this. It gets bounced off the wall, and here come the Lightning trying to hold this in. Valley trying to get it out. 5 seconds on the penalty, and the power play is now over. Even strength now for both teams, but it's held in by the Lightning. But did they? Oh, they nearly were able to pop that behind for a free breakaway. That's a risky situation to be in there if you are Lysander. 2 minutes left now. 1-0 Valley in this extremely tight affair, which has just been amazing so far to watch. And a shot there nearly gets through.
Well, the Valley player just picked the pocket right there and had an open shot. Luckily, that the shot just went a little wider. That would have been a 2-0 deficit that Lysander was facing early.
Spino trying to get this from the side. Howard, little battle. Valley player ended up going down. Taken by the Eagles. This is chipped around. Howard dumps it around the net. Minute 25 left. 1-0 here in this game. And here comes Valley. They break it out of the zone into the offensive end. And it is blown dead for offsides.
Yeah, that was a little bit just not awareness of where the puck was in that situation.
1:18 left now.
Well, you base it on the number of shots that they have, and you can tell once again, as we pointed out at the beginning of the beginning of this game, that these are equal access teams, meaning that they both have very similar strengths, very similar play, and they're both equaling out on the ice right now.
Pass there intended for Heffron, just skipped by, and Heffron still trying to get to it, but a good move there by Brickler to get that into the zone. Carson Efron, he's had multiple opportunities in this game, but all of them have been thwarted by the Valley defense, which has have played extremely well today, I want to say.
Well, what I'm going to point out to you is that here we go again. This is 2 plays in a row where Valley has been able to take turnovers deep in the Lysander end. One of the things that the Lysander Lightning are just not doing is controlling the puck and being safe with it on their side of the rink.
Here comes Valley, broke into the offensive zone, and Luckenbell takes that away. Vona from the side makes the pass up. Skellett finds Heffron in the middle. Heffron cuts through the middle. It was a Valley player who might have dove it, and Skellett, he takes it, they score! It is 1-1. Jasper Skellett. I don't know who gave him the feed. It might have gotten deflected a couple times in there.
Well,
somehow it popped out.
Yeah, what happened there is that Heffron had the puck. He shot it. Once again, Valley blocked it with their body, but instead of the puck bouncing out, it started to bounce towards the goalie where Skellett was just waiting for it. I don't think the goalie even knew where the puck was until that shot was made. So, hey, look at sometimes luck. That's the way you score.
It is 1-1, that goal from Jasper Skellett, assisted by Carson Heffron. Just confirmation from our great people there in the scorer's box helping us out. Up to the point, Luckenbell fires it in, takes a deflection, or actually no, it didn't take a deflection, it just straight went wide. I saw the kid stick go up and figured that got tipped, and it did not. Trying to clear this side of the zone, they're able to, and they're gonna run out of time. So that would have been extremely dangerous had there been about 15 more seconds on the clock. Unfortunately, nothing there. We will head to intermission and be back in a moment. All right, we welcome you back here on KSM Productions here for our third period of play. My dad, or Brian Heffron, they're currently off fixing one of the side cameras that's gone down, so I will be our only commentator here for a little bit. I'm sorry for forcing you to listen to this. Anyways, fired in by the Lightning, 1-1. This game has been exactly what we expected and everything more. Just incredible job so far by both of these teams as Anderson digs at this on the wall. Hawthorne has a player in front. He will instead look to the defender. It's Cristiano Vona who will walk around to the side. Hawthorne clears this back up. Here is the Lightning. This is just cleared down. Howard tries to get a stick on it, and it's taken away. Cole Hawthorne now right back into the offensive zone, but nothing there. Picked up by the Lightning there on the wall, but here comes Valley out of the zone. A long pass up. It is caught by Vona. Vona shooting one. Oh, and that nearly got a good bounce off the goaltender, but nothing there. This comes through. Anderson. Heffron. Heffron from the outside. He's got options. He will elect to shoot one that goes off the toe of the goaltender and wide. 10:25 here to go in the third period. This game has been this game's been everything we've expected and more. It's been incredible by both teams. Karsten Heffron now with the puck. But it takes a weird bounce, and Valley will take control out of the zone. De Buono. This is going to sort of make it on goal to Budash, but it will just skirt by him. De Buono makes the pass up, and here come the Lightning up. Here's Karsten Heffron. He has dominated it today, mostly, but he's been stopped a few times there by the defense. Picked up by Valley and brought out of the zone. Hawkins makes two really good swipe attempts, and just bad luck he wasn't able to pick it up, but when you work hard, good things will happen. He'll pick the puck right up off of that. Hawkins now from the side. He's got a man in the middle, but the pass is not complete. And Heffron nearly loses the puck in front of his own net. That could have been disastrous. And it will make its way down the ice. Won't take a deflection. 9:18 left here in the third period. Pass comes up. From the outside. Shot. Save Budash. He grabbed it out of the air. It took a deflection off a stick. And now Anderson able to get to it with a block. Good block there by Jace Anderson. This comes up to the point now. They'll fire it right back in deep. Here comes Spino trying to get to the puck. Vona fires it up. We are now down to 8:42 left here in this game. This gets dumped in deep. Anderson. Oh, and the collision there. The puck somehow bounced into the middle. I mean, these weird bounces have been the story of this game so far. Howard able to get to that, and Valley barely, they're just not able to stay on sides. I thought they had it. The official disagreed. 8:25 here in the third period. Shots on goal 13-11 in favor of Lysander. My color commentator is almost back. Oh, and he's made it. Face-off taken and won by the Lightning. This is brought up the ice. Here's Spino. Spino moves up the middle, and he will try to take control. This is brought around behind the net and cleared out by Valley. 1-1 here in this game. These two teams looking to draw first blood in this tournament and what might decide their season if it comes down to it. That pass comes across the middle. Hunt tries to get to the puck. I can hear you breathing. This moves around, and the Lightning tried to take possession of it. Comes along and out of the zone. Spino chips this up. Cleared in by Howard. Hunt trying to get back to that, and he will not get there in time. Icing is the call. 7:34 on the clock. Time beginning to run short here. This is the point where the team that is the best conditioned will take control. We have to see who that's going to be.
Well, the thing you want is you really want to have a winner in these games, especially these beginning of the tournament games, because what's worse is when you come down to a situation.
And here comes Karsten Heffron. Sorry to cut you off there. Oh, but he got played away. That was good defense there by Valley. Now, anyways, back to what you were saying.
Well, I was just going to say that then it comes down to goal differential, which is always such a tough thing to do. You know what I mean? When you have these teams playing each other at this level. So it's you're hoping that you get it. And in this situation, there is no overtime. They take the tie at a certain point. I'm not sure how many points in the first round it does, but hopefully we'll get some good action here to be able to get a goal either way for either team.
Face-off taken and one to the side by nobody. The Lightning will end up taking possession. Vona there loses the puck. Opportunity, but Dylan Budash, a smart play. He'll freeze it before anything else can happen.
Budash is really sort of looking confident out there in that. I would say that he, it's one of these situations where when you have a play running down there without any sort of defense, you got to make a decision of what you want to do. You can't hesitate. Budash noting that he had to get out there, jump on the puck, stop the play.
Face-off taken and won by Valley comes in, save made by Budash off the, might have gone off his toe. Here's Vona. He makes a move in front of his net. It's turned over. Now a pass, wide open. They score! It was turned over right in front of the net, and this game is now 2-1. That goal scored by number 22, Drew Hawkins. He's been knocking at the door all game, and he'll finally break through, and this game is 2-1.
Yeah, tough play by Lysander. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where you take a chance to put it in front of the net when you bring that puck out, and if you do, you got to maintain control and get it out of there. You can't have it slip away like that.
Yeah, we got an it sounded like playing there. But anyways, Lysander will take the puck. 2-1 now, 6:38 to go. We knew one of these teams would break through eventually. Now we just got to see if Lysander can respond. It's brought out the other way. Kaloran to the outside. He'll beat one defender, but Hawthorne able to get back and make a good play in that. His pass intended for Howard was a little too close to the middle, and that will get backhanded off a leg and make its way out of the zone where it's blown dead for offside.
Good play by, was it number 35 there, the defender who came out from behind the circle there, saw the opportunity, the puck dancing, took his speed to be able to push that thing forward. Get down near the Lysander net.
It was Rory Kaloran there.
Nice shot by him.
Face-off taken and won by Valley. Marafa in. Shooting one, save Budash, who dropped it, but he's able to jump on it and a little bit of shoving after the whistle.
Well, if I'm Valley here, I'm noting this, right? That puck starts bouncing off, and I'm throwing people towards the net. You got to bounce a puck like that. You should have one, two players right on the net at each time. Teach that, go right to the net, find the loose puck, cash it in.
6:07 left in this game. It's face-off won by Lysander. Luckenbauer shoots it up the boards, right to Heffron. Heffron will try to use his speed to get through. He'll get past one defender. He will make a pass. It's to Skellett, and the shot just went wide. Oh, what a great look there by Heffron. And I mean,
it was a good look. Skellett was right there, had the opportunity. No shame in that. It was a good play by both players. Let's see what they can do to bounce back here.
Heffron puts a little attempt on that, and that was deflected away, but Heffron makes the poke check now. He'll cut to the middle. He puts off the goalie. Save made. It's loose in the middle, and no one was able to get a shot. I think Lysander may have gone a whack at it, but it will.
Owen had a shot at it. It was a good shot. It just did not make it on that side of the net.
I think it got blocked on its way in.
Yeah.
Pass comes up. Here's Karsten Heffron again. This is his third time in this shift. This time he's stopped again. A great save there by Danzer Apt.
They keep on letting some open ice on that end, and Heffron's taking advantage of it.
Valley, can they clear this puck out of the zone? No, they cannot. It's held in by Skellett. 4:53 to go. Heffron tried to pick it off. It got lost in the foot of the defender, but they were able to regain possession, and now this could be dangerous if Valley can take control. That might have been a very good thing there that puck got blocked, because that would have been offside by a mile. Pass up by Owen. Heffron over to Skellett, and it is poked away. Lysander going for a change. They got some tired legs out there, even though they've been in the offensive zone the whole time. Here's Spino. He's got room. He'll take the shot. It got deflected wide. Valley's defense once again getting sticks and lanes, and it's working. Battle for this in the corner. 4:12 left now. Here comes Valley. They try to clear this puck out of the zone. Oh, it's held in by Anderson, barely. Now Spino trying to get to this, and it comes up to Anderson, a big collision there in the middle. Vona puts this puck in deep. Cleared off the side there. It looks like Hawthorne ran into the Valley player.
There's a little collision there, lost his footing in the scrum.
Vona makes a move up. Vona will carry it. He makes another move. Vona's got room. He's got a man if he needs it, and the pass is just a little off the mark. Now a centering pass comes out the other way.
And again, that's the difference, right? It's knowing that where the puck is and being able to put bodies in front of the net.
Lysander did have a man in front of the net. It looked like he was kind of held up behind a Valley defender. And again, their defense has just done a great job of limiting these chances today. 3:25 left. The Lightning running out of time. Smino takes the draw, wins it back to Luckenbauer. Luckenbauer fires it. It got blocked on its way in, and here comes Valley out the other direction. Kaloran cutting to the middle. Shooting! He scores! It got under Budash's arm, I think. Rory Kaloran. And Valley is up 3-1.
Yeah, well, you know, it's one of those situations where, once again, if you're going to give an open man like that an opportunity to shoot, it's going to score. We had a defender that was on the Valley player, but there was nobody helping out back there. There's got to be other players that jump in and take that opportunity. All right, so Lysander down to the Valley end.
Goal there scored by number 35, Rory Kaloran, and assisted by number 14, Leah Moran. 2:55 left. Valley starting to take this game and take control. This is cleared up. Skellett fires this in. 2:47 left now. Heffron trying to get to the puck, and he will fall over his own feet, it looks like. Heffron pushes it to the middle, and the puck is somehow still around back there. Heffron takes control of it. Up to the point. De Buono will hold, and the shot got blocked, and Valley will clear the zone. 2:25 left now.
Probably the 7th, 8th block that you've seen by Valley. They just put their body in front of the puck when they shot. I mean, it's just you can't get anything by them in that situation.
Sacrificing the body has been a big importance today.
Well, it is, and especially when you're up and you got a 2-goal lead. You know, you're looking at trying to defend as much as you can, and sometimes when Lysander's put it under pressure like that, it's all out. Putting your body in front of the net is just going to do that.
Here's Hawthorne. Brings into the offensive zone. He'll cut to the middle. Hawthorne. And it looks like it drove into the leg of a defender, and we're going to get a penalty upcoming here to Valley. It's not the time to take a penalty. It'll be 25, it looks like. Yeah, let's see if there's a 25 on the roster. Yes, there is. Griffin Hunt. Okay. So Hunt to the box. It'll be for roughing.
Well, looks like what's going to happen now.
Number 25.
Look at the net. Looks like Budash is coming on. They're going to put the extra player on here. Try to put numbers against Valley with the net empty, and looks like it's going to be a timeout. So Bob Luckenbach, the head coach for Lysander, going to bring the players over to talk this over, because right now you're looking at a 2-goal deficit with 2 minutes remaining. They got a full minute of power play left. Taking a look at other games that are going to be happening here for this evening. Following the Lysander Valley game, the Binghamton Freeze are going to be taking on the Oswego Buccaneers. That game starts at 6 o'clock. And then to cap off the first day of action here at Three Rivers Ice Complex, you have the Lakers of Skinny Atlas, who are going to be taking on Auburn. So already we had the first game complete, where Cortland beat Camillus, which was a game in which Cortland came out very early, scoring 3 or 4 goals in the first period, and really never looked back after that. The defense sort of shut it down. But, you know, one of these things that we're going to have to look as this tournament goes on into day 2 is the positioning of who is battling for that top seed in the B division. Keep in mind that the way that this is set up, we've got 4 teams in each division. Cortland has the number 1 seed, followed by Camillus, Binghamton, and Oswego. While we look at Division B, Lysander Valley with Skinny Atlas and Auburn, and I'll just point out to you that Division B, really, that's a anybody. That's a anybody could pop up and take the wins on that division. It's a very equal division when you look at talent from top to bottom. All right, here we go. We have an extra skater. We have an empty net.
Face-off taken and won by the Lightning. Vona fires it in. It's deflected. Lysander nearly able to get one right away, but unable to do much there. Hawthorne tries to hold it in, and there it ended up going up to Anderson, who held in. Heffron, puck bounced up off the post and out. Anderson now dumps it in. Now set up behind the net. It comes back up to the point. Can Vona hold it in? Yes, he can. It's fired in. Deflected once, twice, loose, and now they'll hold.
Well, you know, it was one of those situations where, you know, Heffron had the puck. It was a good shot. It knocked it off the side, but then what happened is he cheated down given the opportunity for Valley to get it out there. They were very lucky that they weren't able to push it beyond that blue line.
Face-off taken. Spino. It is won by Valley. They will push it forward. Clear it out of the zone. Vona with 94 seconds left to go in the game. Vona makes the pass over. Spino into the offensive zone. Back pass. Vona firing. It got deflected, and it almost comes through, and they're just not able to take possession. Now Valley opportunity for the empty net. They tried to shoot a little too early, it looks like. So Lysander will bring the puck back in. Time dwindling. 1:11 now. Skelet still engaged in battle for it. It's cleared all the way out. Did that take a bounce? The official says it did not, so it will become an icing. And Lysander, with 1 minute and 2 seconds left, are going to get an offensive zone faceoff here. Excuse me.
All right, here we go. Face-off down by the Valley. Puck is dropped. Valley gets a hold. They send it back behind the blue line.
Vona, pass up to Hawthorne. Hawthorne for Spino. Spino into the offensive zone. Spino back to Hawthorne, and it might have gone off his leg in front there. Skillet, the shot got blocked. Another great job putting their body in the lane.
Reset it here. You got to hurry up and reset it.
Down by 2 with 38 seconds left to go. Valley continuing to try to push this game. 30 seconds now left. They'll try to waste time on the wall. Lysander's got to be careful to not take a penalty here. Anderson holds it in with 25 seconds left. Down by 2. He'll take a hard slap shot. Deflection wide. Heffron now centering pass intended for Hawthorne. Got deflected away. Can they clear? Yes, they can. Vona now with 14 seconds. It's probably not enough time. Down 2. It's cleared up. Hawthorne, 8 seconds left. Hawthorne from the side. It'll be held on the wall. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds, time dwindling, penalty upcoming, but it doesn't matter. The game is over, and Valley has walked away with the upset. Number 4 ranked Valley defeats number 2 ranked Lysander 3-1 here in the second game of the Snowbelt sectional tournament.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. This was, once again, we talked about the teams playing very equal throughout the season, but this was one of those situations where Valley just sort of found the net early. And, I mean, a couple of lucky breaks and a couple of bounces. I mean, that's always the story in any game. But hats off to Valley. They really came out playing hard this afternoon, getting this is a big win in that division to determine who's going to take that first place. And as we look at the standings of what's happening here, really now the question becomes, because of Cortland being so dominant in their division, is the question of who is going to take that second seed and have to play Cortland in the semifinals. So still a little hockey left here, obviously, for this afternoon and tomorrow. But it was a good effort on both sides of the squads here. Great goaltending, too. And we look forward to seeing these both teams in action on Saturday.
Looks like they will not be doing player of the game. It looks like they're just going to head off. So that will do it here for us in this second game. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with game number 3 of the day, which will be Binghamton versus Oswego. Until then, see you next time, and goodbye.